Hey lighting fanatics, today I have a lighting sighting video for you guys. This is a type of video that I haven't done in quite a long time, over a year now. And honestly, it's just because I haven't been finding as many interesting lights at places in recent times. I feel like, especially if in the past year or so, a lot of places have been getting rid of their fluorescent lights and stuff like that, and now they just have LED lights. And also, I just haven't really found a convenient place to record the lights at. I've had a couple of, smaller videos of lights at places that I go, but this is the first time in a while where I've recorded a full-length one. So, anyway, these lights were at a place called River Ventures, which is in Crystal River, Florida. And the place, it's like they do like boat tours and like swim with manatee tours. We were there for one of their boat tours the other day, and these lights were in like their main building where they have like their gift shop and their reception and stuff. So I decided to record them while I was there. And the lights are mostly 4-lamp fluorescent troffers, 2x4, and some of them had LED tubes in them, you could even tell, but I think quite a few of them still had at least partially F32T8 fluorescent tubes in them, so that's why I decided to record them. And it's also kind of interesting because they have all sorts of mixed color temperatures in them, and there were even some 8000K LED tubes, so yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool. So anyway, let's get on with this video. Roll the footage. Forgot to mention, I am going to voice over this video because I did not speak on the video. But anyway, here's the first light. It's a 4-lamp F32T8 troffer, and you can tell that there's something weird going on with that one lamp there. I don't think that was visible in person, so that's kind of weird. Here's the next one. It's all full of bugs, and you can see like the mix of different color temperatures there. There's that one warm white lamp in the middle. Here's another one, only 2 lamps working in there. Here's one with all 4 lamps working, which seems to be a rare phenomenon in this place. There's another one. You can again see the one warm white lamp, and then those daylight ones were probably LEDs. I think the warm white ones that you can see, like those 2 there, are fluorescent, and then the daylight ones are LEDs, because a lot of the cheap LED tubes are daylight. Here's another with only 2 tubes working. You can tell that daylight one's definitely LED. It's got the things on the end. And then here's a shot of the entire room with all of the troffers. What is it, like 10 in there? There's a dead troffer. No tubes working in that one. There you can see a couple of 8000K LED tubes. Kinda cool. There's some that were in the room there. Another 8000K tube, and you can see that one's upside down because you can see the strip on the back of it. Not looking too good in that room, kind of dark. Here's one over here which had only 1 working tube and a mercury-starved one, and there's an even worse mercury-starved tube in a closet. I'll show that later on. There's some more. These ones had mostly the fluorescent tubes, I guess, because they were like 3500K or whatever they were. 3000, not quite sure. Pretty nice. One burned out in that troffer. Only 2 working here. I think that one there is mercury starved. Can barely see it. It's another one. Very nice. All 4 tubes working. They don't seem to be too badly used either. Another one with all 4 working. And then there's one that's like going over a wall. Like, you can tell that wall there definitely wasn't original when they put that in. Something kind of weird going on at the end of one of those tubes too. Here's another room with a few troffers in it. And there you can see the other end of that one troffer. That's funny. And then that was the only working troffer in this room actually. The rest of them were out. You can see, I thought that switch might turn the rest of them on, but no. It's only the one that works. Kinda interesting. Either they removed the tubes from the others or they're just burned out. Here's another room. Only 2 working troffers in this room. One of which has 2 burned out tubes. And actually both of them have 2 burned out tubes. And those other 2 fixtures completely out. Again, not sure what's up with that, but there's that room. And then here we are. Here's the room with the really mercury-starved one. We'll go in there in a second. Here we go. Oh my god, that's crazy. That thing is like completely red. Like maybe someone could mistake that for a red tube. That's crazy. That thing's so mercury-starved. And then here we are walking back up to the front of the building. And then this is like the entrance area. There's one more troffer right there. And then there's some recessed can lights. And these unfortunately were completely LED'd out. Focus on it, you can tell that's the LED bulb in there. Would have been cool if they were incandescent or even CFL, but nah, they're LED. At least the troffers still had some of what I'm presuming were fluorescent tubes. And then here's some lights that were outside the building, just some more recessed lights. Trims on these are pretty yellowed. These were all LED'd out too. There's one that had only 1 working diode. That's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, there's those. This is just a little bit of something extra that I decided to record. This was at a Publix that we stopped at on our way home. You can see some of the tube guards here are more yellowed than others, so it gave kind of an interesting effect, where some tubes gave a more yellowish cast than others. Even though, as you can see here, it's all the same Sylvania 3500K tubes. I'm pretty sure this was not phosphor discoloration. Pretty sure this was just yellowed tube guards, but pretty interesting. Never seen anything like this before. Well, there you have it. The F32T8 fluorescent troffers and the recessed lights that were at River Ventures in Crystal River, Florida. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like down below. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to see more cool lighting videos in the future, be sure to subscribe. See you next time.